All right, found something in this hole here. I've been over this 100 times, all over this. Brought the Equinox. Look what I found. Beautiful eagle button. Oh boy, is it beautiful. Shanks there, I can see it. Now, I'm wondering if it's an eagle eye or a general service or what. General service, you can see the shield. Old Kevin found him a pewter spoon. Look at the size of the bowl on that thing. Oh my goodness. You should have yelled at me. I'd have taped you when you dug it. It's broken, but I've never dug one with that big a bowl on it. And you can see the design there. It's definitely pewter. That's cool, Kevin. That's probably early 1800s, maybe even late 1700s. Oh yeah.
I got one right here. It's a 3-ringer. Look at that. That's pretty nice. It's hit pretty hard. Got a good signal right here, kind of iffy. Look at this. This thing is tumbled so far, it almost looks like a round ball. But it's another 58. And I can barely see the 3 rings. The dirt doesn't cooperate with me very well today, but there it is. You can see the 3 rings in it. Brian has noticed something kind of interesting about his Equinox.
There it is.
Can you hear it?
Listens like a flute.
But man, there is a 58 just totally toasted. Found it right under this rock shelf. So if there's one here, there's got to be more around. I found a full deer skull with antlers and everything right there. Look at that. You can see right there where a mouse has been gnawing on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 6-point.
Me and Big Randy are out here today hunting. I just dug this up. It was deep and I can see it right there. Can you see it?
See something like that? Yep.
Look at that drop 58.
Yeah, man. There he is.
Oh, I scratched it a little bit. There it is.
Beautiful. Awesome.
It came in about 12, 13 on this. So, yep. Now, you got something? Show us something.
I don't know what that is.
Wow.
Like,
I never seen anything like that.
you know what it reminds me of? It's like a piece of pig iron is what it reminds me of.
Could be.
I don't know.
There was a blacksmith shop in here.
Yeah, that was it. Huh.
That's what it kind of looks like.
I don't know that shape.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
Up
liking your new
there's
coil?
Oh
An L?
yeah. Oh yeah.
L Storm.
First day paid off.
Found himself a real nice 58 there. We've been hunting this field here for about the last hour and a half, and I think that's about all we're going to be able to find for today. All right. All right. And right there it is. It's a 58. These are getting harder to find up here, but at least I didn't get skunked. I found a pistol ball, revolver ball, I think is what that is. It could be an old, the little tiny ball I found could be an old rifle ball, some type of rifle. But here's what's cool. Check this out. See that line across the top? That's the ram mark on this. Right there's where it's impacted. There it is. I shovel fired it just a teeny little bit right there, you can see. but it's another 58.
Beautiful day during this coronavirus outbreak, and I'm doing me a little social distancing today. And I dug out this hole, little itty bitty flat button. Just a little one. A little bit of the shank's still there, but I'll take her. Alrighty. This hole I found a squeeze box reed of some type. That's kind of cool. Oops. I always drop everything. It was down there quite deep. Alrighty. And I believe this is a bullet. I just wiped it away and there it was. And let's take a look. It is. And that's been hit, that's hit the tree. Because you can see all that tannic acid on it. But that thing is torn up pretty bad. There you can see it. A little more than 8 inches deep. Got a heck of a signal. Dug and dug. It's through hard clay and roots. But right here it is. I pulled it out with the last handful. And trying to see what type it is. That's more likely a 3-ringer. Because all these up on this ridge are from are 3-ringers. It's really dirty. And it's really beat up bad. Try to wipe it on my pants here. See what we got. Yeah. Do I see 3 rings? No, I don't. That's an infield. This hole here, I found a flat button. Looks like the shank or something. I don't know. That's weird. I have to clean it up. It's pretty corroded.
Here we are today, and we're out for a new hunt. We've got Mike. He's one of the locals here around the Wood County area. He's come out to detect with us out on the old Stanton-Parkersburg Turnpike, and hopefully we'll be able to find something here at this location that Brian and I have permission for here in a little while. One of the things when I flipped this out, this thing was heavy as beyond belief. When I flipped this out, this is exactly how it landed. Look what I have. I have an old iron. That son of a gun is ancient. I don't know if there's anything on it, but I'll take that, clean that up, and turn this 1840 home sight. That'll clean up nice. So it's an iron relic. It's not necessarily Civil War, but it's definitely from the 1840s to 50s, and it is Civil War era. So we'll see what else we can find. You say you found an arrowhead. Part of one?
Up to date.
Oh, modern arrowhead. Let's get a shot of this then.
I don't know. That thing still looks pretty sharp.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna mess with it.
I wouldn't want to step on that. Look at that.
There's the shaft. Where it was raining, it was like long. And I thought, and it was 48-ish.
Yeah, I
saw the metal down there. I thought, that's a coin, you know. But
yeah.
Nah.
It poured the rain down the last 2 days. So my 2 horses, Inca in the front, Dom in the back, and I'm up here at the old home site, which was an 1881 farm. The other house was built on this site in 1936, and it's fallen apart. But I'm detecting here, I got this hole about 6 inches by my foot, and look here, I got something. Now I found a ton of World War I buttons here before in the past, for my grandfather and his brothers who were all in World War I. And don't know what this is going to be. It looks like it might just be the outer rim of a button. Even if it is, it's still a reasonable find. Yep, that's what it is. It's the outer rim of a button. I just got a signal here and I went ahead and dug it. And I got a button right here. Let's see what we got. If it's a whole one, that'd be great. It is. It's a U.S. Eagle button from World War I that either my grandfather, William Marshall Kesterson, or his brother Ansel, or his brother Russell, or his brother Curtis wore during World War I. Screaming signal. Pulled this thing out. I have no idea what it is. It's brass. It's solid. You'd think it'd have threads on there. It doesn't. But it's solid brass. Kind of an unusual thing. Who knows what it went to. I know I have found pieces of biplane that my grandfather had picked up when he saw a biplane crash, and I've got those pieces. A few of them I even dug up here that I didn't realize that he had lost over the years, and they're coupling and fastenings. But what this is, who knows? Dug this up. It's a fancy hinge off of some, and it's, look here, it still works, off of some type of trunk or something. That's probably something that my great grandparents, James and Nancy Isabel Fortner Kesterson, had. Coming down this bank and half buried in the dirt, I found this. It says Purity silver plate. But check this out. Got like a little Easter flower on there, a fork, some fancy going down the handle. Not a bad find, actually. Just to let you see some of the stuff that I found before. I brought this old Riker mount that I had. These are all Federal Great Seal shield from World War I. There's an underplug to some type of bomb from World War I. Part of horse tack. A collar disc from my grandfather's unit. 2 US collar disc. Company D, those are from my grandfather's unit. There's 2 cross rifles as well. More cuff buttons. It's called a Liberty Shield. It was issued for victory into World War I, but also they issued that during World War II. It's something else there. An old World War I bullet, another cuff, part of a belt keeper, part of I believe that's a Major's brass wreath, and then these 2 pieces right here are parts off of a World War I biplane. Now here are these 2 buttons that I found. This is the outer ring of this one, or another one, but there's the one that I found, and those will be going in there.